Is Jordan Davis going to make it to New York and be a Heisman finalist this year? I think that's a good question, and I think that became a lot more likely after Georgia's beatdown of Charleston Southern on Saturday, 55-56-7, I think was the final score. A game where Jordan Davis scored a touchdown and was celebrated after the game and became an honorary member of the band. It was a big deal. Saturday was a special day. And I think that Saturday might have maybe thwarted Jordan Davis into the New York conversation in a little bit more of a legitimate fashion, even though a lot of people have been campaigning for his Heisman hopeful all year. Ryan Curley from Dog Post here, bringing you all the details and some commentary along with that. Jordan Davis is a hell of a player. He really is. He does not have the numbers to be a Heisman Trophy winner the way that we've seen the last 10 years or even more than that. The Heisman has become a statistical trophy for the most part. I think that there's definitely a lot of the years that the rightful player won, but I think Joe Burrow definitely should have won. I think Lamar Jackson definitely should have won. Things like that, but it's not all about statistics. I think the Heisman Trophy has turned into a statistical trophy, but it's supposed to be presented to the best player in college football. Is that Jordan Davis? I don't know. I think he's one of the best. And I think his impact is huge. I mean, Jordan Davis is out there commanding double and triple teams almost every play. The dude is 6'6", somewhere between 330 and 350 pounds. Everyone likes to say something different. So let's go 340 just to be in the median there. Saturday was a very special day. On Saturday, Jordan Davis became a Georgia football legend. I think that is unquestioned now. He is one of the Georgia football greats and legends. I think a dude of that size who plays defensive line got to score a touchdown. It was a special moment, and he after the game, it was planned that he was going to do something with the band. He ended up conducting the band, singing the fight song, and they gave him his own uniform. He became an honorary member of the Rico band. Who does that? I mean, Jordan Davis. How many Georgia players have done all that? Jordan Davis is up there. And I asked Jordan after the game, I said, hey, man, how did it feel scoring a touchdown? Did you like it better than sacks, tackle for loss? And he said yes. He told me he loved it. He thinks that the running backs are very lucky people. It was better than a tackle. So he's a happy-go-lucky guy. He's one of those guys that's just happy to be there. And I think the way that the media has portrayed him this year, the way that the fans have supported him, what he means to Georgia, how he's one of the best players on the best team, I think it's starting to become likely that he gets to New York just as a finalist. I'm doubtful that he would win the trophy. Whether he deserves it or not, I'm doubtful he would win the trophy. Because he plays less than 40% of the snaps the last time I checked. That's not a lot. He's not out there a lot. Georgia doesn't need him to be out there a lot because of all the talent they have. But I just think there's going to be a couple things missing to where the voters actually vote him as the winner. And it is a quarterback-heavy award, and there are quarterbacks that are putting up numbers right now. Let me look at the odds. Let me just pull up the odds. I should have done that before this video. Let's see. Heisman Trophy odds. Who's ahead right now? C.J. Stroud. That doesn't surprise me. C.J. Stroud, after having an awesome day against Michigan State. He was 32 for 35, almost 500 yards and 5 or 6 touchdowns. The dude balled out. But has he had a spectacular season? He's had a couple of spectacular performances. Bryce Young, Matt Corral, Kenneth Walker. Jordan Davis, according to Vegas Insider right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, has the 7th best odds to win the Heisman Trophy. So he's getting closer to being invited to New York. Maybe a marquee play against Alabama or Georgia Tech would definitely get him there. But he is one of the best players in college football, and I think he is going to be probably a first-round pick because he's just a problem on the defensive line. You can't guard him one-on-one because he's too big, too fast, too strong. The dude can run like 18 or 19 miles per hour in pads at that size. It's freaking nature. And he became a legend. I mean, he's more legendary to his program than any of the other guys are. So if you're talking about the Heisman Trophy as just impact and best players, Jordan Davis does need to be invited to New York as a finalist and maybe even win it. If you're talking about statistically, No, he doesn't have the stats, and that's the reason why some of these defensive linemen that are really good don't even make it to New York. I think the last person that was probably invited that was a defensive lineman was the Dominican Sue. I don't know if Clowney got invited. I can't remember. I know he was up there. But the impact that Jordan Davis has had on this program, what he has meant to the city of Athens, the campus, the band, the touchdown, everything. I mean, Jordan Davis is a legend. He is a college football, maybe he's a college football legend, I don't know, but he's definitely a Georgia legend. And the fans love him, and the media has given him a lot of attention. I think enough to get him to New York. And I think his shot is much more legitimate after Saturday. I think Saturday may have got him an invitation to New York. What do you think? I know you guys that are watching are going to be mostly Georgia fans, but seriously, do you think Jordan Davis actually should be invited to New York or not? Do you think he's actually worthy of the Heisman Trophy, or is it a little bit overhyped? Let me know, and I'll also be sure to see you as a subscriber at dogpost.com.